guys, don't forget we've got new tutorials coming out every Monday, 7 PM New Zealand time. So if you want to learn new songs all the time, make sure you drop us a subscribe. That'd be helpful. Alright, now guys, I'm going to teach you two things. One, I'm going to teach you the picking part that you hear in the intro of the song, and then I'm going to teach you all the chords to the song and how to play, how we play that bass and the chords at the same time. Little trick. I will also say, in the description box is a link to a document that has all the chords and the lyrics, so you can download that or check that out and play along. It's got all the chords and all the lyrics. It will help you out a lot too. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start off with our picking part now. And we're starting up here on the 9th fret. Now we're going to bar the 9th fret of our D string, G string, and B string, okay? Now, we're going to start by going... We're going to sweep pick those three notes, okay? Which means on our right hand, we're going to go down, down, down on those three strings, okay? D string, G string, B string. And then we're going to play, that's on our B string, okay? We're up here on our 9th fret of our B string. Okay, so we're just plucking the melody there. So we do that sweep pick. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, so we play that note 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's what we've got so far. Okay, next, we're going to play... Okay, so do that. Then we're going to go to our 11th fret on our G string. I want G string on the guitar, not the G string on your butt. Yeehaw, Mr. Cowboy. Okay, so on our G string now, we're going to play 11, 9, 8. And then back up to 11 2 times. Okay, so we got. Then we're going to go down to our 11th fret G string. We're going 11, 9, 8, 11, 11. Okay. Okay. That's that section completed. Next. That is on our 10th fret on the B string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times on our 10th fret on the B string. Then we go up to our 12th fret on the B string. Then we're going to go down to our 9th fret. And then 11th fret G string, 10th fret G string. Okay, we got that. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 12, 9, and then down the string, 11, 9. Okay, next. Again, we're going to do a little, we're going to sweep these two notes here, these three notes. So that is on our 9th fret of our D string, 9th fret of our G string. And then with our little finger, we're going to play the 12th fret on our B. Like that, that's the rhythm. Just like this. Same thing. Different notes, same rhythm. Sorry. Okay, so after we do that sweep, 5, 6, then we're going to go. So that is on our B string. Oh. Then we're going to go. So that is 10th fret on the B, 9th, 10, 12, and then we're going to land on the highest E, 9. Okay? Okay, and then we're going to play the last little part. So for that, we go 9th fret E. So that is 9th fret E, 12th fret B, 10th fret B, 9th fret B. So our descending run. That's the first part. Okay, the second part. So yeah, so if we think about that, we're breaking down, we're going down every time. Down, 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 down. And then we go to our 12th fret and down those notes. Okay, so if we break this up into 2 sets of 4 notes, we go to the next part. So that's just going down, 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 and then start here, down, 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 down. Okay. And then the last one. So that's the pattern, okay? The last 4 notes are going down, starting here on our 10th fret of our B. Okay, so 3 sets of 4 notes that descend. That's the first, and the second one starts on here. And then the last one starts here. Then our last little bit there, we're going to play this E triad, okay? So that is 9 fret G string, 9 fret B string, 7th fret E string. 2 times. Okay, that's the whole thing. Now here's that 4 part, and then. So if we think about that descending part, this is the first high note that we go down for. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going down 1 note. Start here, going down 4 notes, and then we're going to start here. So the starting notes are there, there, and then there. I hope that made sense. All right, that's our intro part all done. Now we're going to play the chord part, and a reminder that the chord chart has all the chords all written out for you, okay? So don't stress, go check that out if you like. Okay, first things first, you can play the song quite simply with just the simple strum the whole way through, and that's totally fine. Or you can learn this more advanced version where you add, where I teach you a bass line, okay, and play at the same time, which sounds really cool, but it actually gets very tricky and quite involved. So totally up to you. Now I'm going to teach you now how to play the chords and the bass notes at the same time. So the song's in the key of E, and we start out with this E chord. Now to play this E chord, we're going to bar the 7th fret, all of the strings except for the low E. And then we're going to make another bar on the 9th fret, this time on the B string, G string, and D string. Like so. Okay? Now all our strums are up strums, they're up picking. So if we count, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now the way we play it is that we strum on all the ands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 that's the rhythm. Now, if you would like to add the bass part, and you don't have to play this, you would go. So that is pluck the bass note on the 7th fret of our A string, and then chord once. Okay, so far we've got bass, chord, like that. Okay, so thumb for the bass, these 3 fingers play the chord. So that's straightforward. We go bass, chord. Now we're going to play this bass note up here on the 11th fret of our A string. Okay, our G sharp note. So 11th fret A string, and then chord again. This is the same chord that we had made the chord with our ring finger previously. Now we're going to play that bar with our first finger, so that way we can play. Okay, play that bass note there, and then chord. And as we play that chord, we're also getting this bass note too. Coincidentally, we're playing that bass note, so the bass line goes boom, 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 and you can see that we're playing that bass, chord, bass, chord, and that's got the chord and the bass is hidden in there already. So we go, okay, bass, chord, and it repeats. There we go. That's the trick, guys. So bass, chord, slide up and play the A by itself, that A string by itself, and then the chord again, and that's it. Now, every time you hear an E chord in the song, that's the pattern you'll play. Okay, so it goes, Desmond was the barrow in the, and then we're going to go marketplace. Now, B, you can just play the same pattern down here on the second fret this time, okay? Now to do that, we go second fret of our A string, just like we did but for this chord, but now we're on the second fret, this B chord, okay? Getting a bit out of tune now. Who cares? Okay, so that is bass, chord. This time we slide up to our 6th fret of the A string and then chord again. And remember, we're playing that chord with our first finger now. So bass, chord, and then jump up to our 6th fret, A string, and then chord. Okay, so that's our B chord. So we got Desmond had the market in the marketplace. It's hard to sing. It's hard to sing, play the bass and the chords at the same time. See, I can't do it. So anyway, so that would go. It goes E, B, B twice, and then back to E. Now, when we go to A, we can do the same thing. But because A is an open chord, we're going to go A, bass, chord, and then we use our ring finger to jump up to the 4th fret of our A string and play the chord again. So for the A chord, you don't need to switch fingers because you actually can play the A chord with that first finger the whole time. Okay, so that's the shape for A. Okay? B, that's it, and then back to E. So that's our A. It's a little bit easier. All right, so for our verses, we're gonna have an E, Desmond, blah 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 blah. Then we're gonna go to a B, blah 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 blah, back to E. Okay, and then we're gonna go la 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 A, and then we switch back to E, B, E. Okay, again, all on the Chords and Lyrics chart. So, all right, so if you're gonna play the bass and the chords at the same time for the verse, it would sound like this. Then we're gonna go to our A, and then switch back to E, B, E. Now remember, that is an advanced way to play it because you're trying to play a bass line and the guitar line at the same time. You can't just quite simply, and this works just as well. And that's just that strum that I said earlier, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay. So if this is too involved and too advanced, just flag it. Just go back to. Okay, simple. All right, now our chorus, pretty straightforward. It's going to go oh blah D E, life goes on B, and then a new chord here, C sharp minor, C sharp minor. So to do that, we're going to bar on the 4th fret, all of the strings except for the low E, and then middle finger onto the 5th fret of our B string, ring finger on the 6th fret of our D string. Okay, so we're going oh blah D, oh blah da, that goes on. like that. Okay, so we're going from B to C sharp minor. Okay, and then we go la la la, life goes on. Okay, so that's A, B, life goes on, back to E. Oh blah dee, oh blah da, life goes on, oh yeah. Okay, and then la la la, life goes on. Now for the chorus, you probably want to take a break from. It's gonna get too quick, I would say. So yeah, just keep it simple. Alright, so I'm not going to go through all the chords for the whole song, because like I said, it's all on that chords chart for you to check out and play along to. Just know that this is your E chord, this is your A chord, and this is your B chord. And I'm out of tune, but I cannot be bothered stopping to tune. So, thank you for watching this video. I hope it's been helpful. Please drop us a comment and for a song that you want to learn next, and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. God bless you guys. Laters.